Good afternoon, everybody. Today is February 15, 2023. Today our lecture is Visuddhi Mega, part of Purification, Samadhi Nidisa about the concentration, Anabana Sati, mindfulness and breathing, part 104. So today, before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha saying Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. So today we continue learning about the meditation method. It is the anapanasati, mindfulness, or the breathing. So breathing in and out as a natural meditation object to practice meditation. This meditation method is for samatha, tranquil, and then vipassana, insight. So we can practice whatever you want. So explain that anapanasati is in both ways, vipassana and samatha. So today we continue learning about how to practice the anapanasati step by step. Step by step, samatha and vipassana. So last week we learned that kind of Pali already. De kaya sankhare pasambando nirodando upasamando sekhati yatharupehi kaya sankhare kayassa anamana vinamana sannamana panamana anjana pandana chalana kambana Basambayangaya Sankaram Assasisami di Sekadi. Basambayangaya Sankaram Passasisami di Sekadi. Yatha Rubehi Kaya Sankarihi. Kaya na anamana, na vinamana, na sannamana, na panamana, ananjana, apandana, achalana. Akambana sandang sukuma pasambayang kaya sankara asasesami ti sekadi. We learn this one. So that one in English translation is like this. One, there's such bodily formation here. Mentioned like this, bodily formation. But actually bodily formation here is asasa in bread and out bread. Whereby there is a burning backward, sideways, in all directions, and then forward, and perturbation, vacillation, moving, shaking of the body. So the meaning is not the body shaking, kind of anapana meditation object. So he trained us, I shall breathe in, tranquilizing the bodily formation. He trained us, I shall breathe out, tranquilizing the bodily formation like this. Continually practice when there's such a bodily formation, well, when there's no bending forward, backward, sideways, in all direction, and forward, and then no perturbation, no vacillation, moving and shaking of the body. So body is a kind of the breathing in and out. Quietly, softly, he trained us. I shall breathe in tranquilizing the bodily formation. He trained us. I shall breathe out, tranquilizing the bodily formation. So that one practice kind of meditation. So the person complain like this. Iti kira pasambayam kaya sankharang asasai samiti sekadi. Iti like this. Iti like this means iti in the already explaining what you said. Kaya sankharang. Kaya sankhara is breathing in and out. Pasambayam. Pasambayam is calm and peaceful. Asase samiti, I breathe in. Sikati practice like this. And then Basambayam Kaya Sankara, Basase samiti Sikati. I will breathe out the calmly and peacefully. So practicing, you say like this. So even Sunday, even like this, Sunday happening in that way. Very calm and peaceful. Calm and peaceful is very subtle. So watu pa ladia cha. Watu pa ladia cha. Wada is a wind. Upaladia is wind here. Wind meaning is asasa. Okay. Here, Pali the wada is generally saying all kind of wind, but wind has a different kind, many different kind. Here explaining is breathe in and breathe out wind, not the other wind. Okay, so you have to understand wada here, wadu paladia is wada upaladia. Wada meaning is breathing in and out air, air. Okay, not the other air. Not the other air. In the sky, there's an air, not that kind of air. Just only what you breathe in and out continuously, that kind of in-breath and out-breath air. Okay? Well, Upaladia is your mind practice with that meditation object in-breath and out-breath continuously practice. Your mind need to focus all the time with that meditation object. Upaladiya meaning is the meditation mind take that meditation object all the time. Okay? Pa bhavana cha. Pa bhavana and pa bhavana. Now together. Pa bhavana. Pa bhavana is a bhavana is a developing the meditation. Not possible. That person complain like this. If you, because your meditation object, in-breath and out-breath is extremely subtle, that meaning is completely disappear, very subtle. So how your mind focus on that meditation object, how you develop your meditation, because your aramana meditation object is completely disappear. Very subtle. So how you do it? That person complain like this. Huh? Na hodi, that means na hodi na. Na is a not. Hodi is a possible. So na hodi is not possible with the situation of in-breath and out-breath is totally disappear because very subtle. So that person complain like this. Okay. And then ana asasa pasasan pasananja. Asasa pasananja. Asasa pasasa also in breath out breath also. Bhavana developing meditation na hodi is not possible. Okay. Anabana satiya. Anabana sati. Mindfulness in breathing. Anabana satiya also. Bhavana developing the meditation na hodi is not possible in under these circumstances because in-breath and out-breath is extremely subtle and completely lost, completely disappear. That's why how you practice. So that person complain like this. And then anapanasati samadhi satya. Anapanasati samadhi satya. Samadhi satya bhavana na hoti ho. Anapanasati samadhi. So sati, mindfulness, samadhi, concentration with the in-breath and out-breath meditation object. Also, bhavana developing nahodi. It's not possible. Nacha nandan. Nacha nandan. Dan. Nacha nandan dan samapatti. Samapatti. Bandita. Or the answer. This is answer. The answer is the person complain like this. That the answer is the down. The kind of down means the kind of meditation method because the breathing in and out is very very subtle, extremely subtle, and then becoming completely lost, completely disappear, even though the kind of situation down. Samabadi. Samabadi is, samabadi is kind of the, we translate samabadi is attainment. Jhana. Jhana, here samabadi, jhana samabadi. Attainment or the absorption stage. So I already explained we have a different kind of samabadi. Three kind of samabadi. There are three kind of samabadi. Number one is a jhana samabadi, attainment in the absorption stage. So jhana samabadi. And then mega samabadi, or phala samabadi, not mega. Mega is not many times. So phala, fruition, lakodara chitta, lakodara chitta, phala chitta, fruition, plasma body. So the attainment and the fruition for the noble person, like a Sodapati plasma body for the Sodabana person, Sakaragami plasma body for the Sakaragami person, Nagami plasma body for Nagami person, Radha plasma body for Arahant. So 4 different kinds of the plasma body as well. Anyway, these all 4 kind of plasma bodies we call plasma body, isn't it? For all 4 noble persons. For 4 noble persons, each plasma body different. So the body pala, sakaragami pala, nagami pala, and arada pala. This is we call 4 pala samabadi, attainment of the fruition for noble person. Okay, and then the last one is number 3 is nirodha samapatti. Nirodha is a disappearing or not all disappear. Mind disappear at that stage. Attainment of the disappearance of chitta, consciousness, and manifestos. Chittasika also disappear at that stage. Like the person stay alive, but that person like a statue at that time. Because no mind and no manifesto, no chitta and no chittasika. Very strange. Because that's why like a tree, like a statue. Just running only kamacha, rupa, and not chittaja rupa. So rupa is running. Materiality is a karma producing materiality, running, stay running. Uttu, temperature born material also stay running. And ahara, nutrition born material also stay running. These 3 materiality running, not chitta rupa. Chitta producing material is not stopped. So this is a temporarily stop, not completely stop. This is temporarily for human being 70, maximum 70. Yeah. And but for the Brahma, they can do whatever they want because they don't need nutrition. A human being and celestial being, they need nutrition, so that's why maximum that kind of samapati is for 7 days. Because one time you eat, 7 days is supporting the nutrition supporting to your body to stay alive. That's why. So that there are 3 kind of samapati. Here samapati is not mega pala samapati, not nirodha samapati. Here samapati, tan samapati is jhana samapati. Absorption, attainment and absorption stage. Okay, so you have to understand like this. But Pali is just mentioned only samapati. Anyway, so Panita is the wise person. Panita, wise. Wise person, Panita. Nacha samapachanti. Na is a not. Na is a nacha is together with samapachanti. Samapachanti is a attained. Attain that kind of jhana samapati. Otahandibi. Otahandibi meaning is coming out from that jhana samapati. No, nacha. Nacha otahandibi. Cannot coming out from the attainment stage. That person complain like this. Because your meditation object is completely disappear. Very subtle. That's why it's not possible. White person also can do that kind of smart body. He complain like this. Huh? Okay. So English translation is so then he trained us. I shall breathe in, but tranquilizing the bodily formation. He trained us. I shall breathe out, tranquilizing the bodily formation. That means so there is a no producing of the awareness of wind. Wind meaning is air, breathe in breath and out breath air. So there is a no producing in of the in breath and out breath, and there is no production of the mindfulness or the breathing. There is a no production of the concentration through the mindfulness or the breathing. And then consequently, the wise person neither enter into nor emerge from the attainment. Attainment is a jhana, attainment of the absorption stage. Okay, so that person complain like this. So the answer is here. Okay, the answer is iti kira pasambayan kaya sankharang asasesa midi pasasesa midi sekadi. So it is like this. Pasambayan kaya sankharang. Kaya sankharang is breathing in and out. The Pasambayan is a very subtle, calm and peaceful. So Asasesamidi means in breath. Pasasesami is out breath. Sekadi practice like this. It won't like this Sunday happening. Vatupa ladiya cha. Pa bhavana cha. Hodi. Vatupa ladiya is what is the in-breath air and out-breath air also. Developing the meditation also. Hodi. Hodi means it's possible to do. It's possible to do. Not what you said. It's not correct. It's not correct. It's possible to do. And then asasa basa sanja. Basa nanja. Asasa basa nanja. In breath and out breath air also. Pabhavana hodi. The meditation is possible. As anabana sadiya cha. Pabhavana hodi. So anapana mindfulness and the breathing is possible to develop. Anapana sati samadhi cha. Anapana samadhi mindfulness and anapana the concentration also. Bhavana meditation is possible. Bhavana hodi. Tancha na samapatti. Tancha nam samapatti. So samapatti, the jhana samapatti here also. Jhana samapatti. Tancha nam samapatti means the kind of jhana samapatti attainment of the absorption stage. Panida, the wise person, samapit jandibi. Yeah, entering into that special absorption stage. Otahandibi. Otahandibi is emerge means coming out from that attainment situation, attainment absorption situation. It's possible. The right answer is it's possible. Yatha katanviya. Yatha katanviya means how. How like this? That person asks. So here English translation. So then he trained us that he should breathe in, tranquilizing the bodily formation. He trained us, I should breathe out, tranquilizing the bodily formation. That means so there is a producing of the awareness or the wing. There is a producing in breath and out breath. There is a producing of the mindfulness of breathing. There is a production of the concentration through the mindfulness of breathing. And then consequently, the wise enter into and emerge from that attainment of the absorption stage. So, like what? That the question, another question coming out. So the answer is here, Bali saying like this, with the example. Buddha gave the example to understand that situation because that situation is very subtle. So without example, it's a very difficult to understand. So that's why Buddha gave the example, Sayatabi, for example. Sayatabi meaning is, for example, Kansi. Oh, Kansi is a gon, G-O-N-G, gon. The gon is a kind of the you know, kind of the shape like this, stack, like in the temple they use. Can't say. Can't say. So it's make bronze. It's make bronze or something like this. It's make a sound. So that kind of thing. Can Pali can say akotite. Akotite is a start. You hit. You hit that kind of gun. So the sound first coming out, patama first. The sound coming out from the gun is Olarika Sata. Oh, Olarika is, the cross sound. Sata is a sound. The cross sound, Bodandi, a call, or rising, or appear. So when you hit the gun, you will hear first sound is very gross sound. Yeah. The example Buddha gave. Orarikana sadhana. The orarikana is a cross, sadhana is a sound. Nimitta is a sign or the meditation object. Sugahitata. Very well to take. Su is very well. Gahita is a take. Because the sound is very cross. Cross means loud and easy to take it with the mind. So that's why. Sugahitata, Sumanasikatata. Su is very well. Manasikata is tension. Yeah, easily pay attention. Not very difficult because of the first sound is very gross. Yeah. And then Subadaritata. Subadaritata is Su is very well. Badarita is observed. Well observed, that kind of sound. Not very difficult. Easily observed, that kind of sound. And then Ni Rodebi. Orarigesade. The cross sound, Nirodebi means even though disappear, Niroda. Yeah, the cross sound even though disappear, Atta, at the time, Pacha. later, pacha. Sukhumaka. Sukhuma is more subtle. Sukhuma. Sukhuma Sada Pavatandi. Yeah, first song is a cross, and then after that, like this. So later song is more subtle. And then little by little, and this more subtle and disappear, isn't it? When you hit the ring, the ground, you will hear this kind of sound, process of sound like this. Okay? So there's a Sukhumaka Sada Pavatandi. The later, more, the subtle sound arising. So Sukhu Makana Sadhana Nimitta. So very subtle sound take as a nimitta sign. Sukahitata, very well take. Sumanastikatata, very well. The attention, pay attention. Subhadaritata, very well observed. Nirodepi, Sukhumake Sadi. Sukhumake Sadi is a subtle sound, even though disappear at the time, which are later, Sukhuma Sada Nimitta Ramanadapi. Sukhuma is a very subtle. Sada is a sound. Nimitta is a sign. Aramana is an object. That little and little, very long. The one hit the gun, but sound is very subtle and disappear. Even though, yeah, very sound is very subtle and disappear, but the nimitta aramana, your mind make that kind of sound. Huh? So aramana tapi chittang bodhadi. Chitta mind bodhadi arising with that subtle sound. So like that kind of example. Huh? Even though you are breathing in and out, air is very subtle and completely disappear, but your meditation mind is possible to take that kind of nimitta, that kind of object nimitta. It's possible to practice. So that example. So in the Pali, explaining like this, here English translation, just as one gun is struck or hit with something, at some first cross sound occur, appear, and then consciousness occur also because of the sign of cross sound is well apprehended, well attended to, well observed. And when the cross sound has ceased, then afterward, faith sound. Faith means a Sukuma is faith means a very subtle sound occur, and then consciousness also occur because of the sign of the faith sound is well apprehended, well attended to, well observed, and then when the faith sound has ceased, and then afterward, consciousness occurs because it has a sign of the faith sound as is an object. This is an example what the Buddha gave to understand. When you practice meditation, and anapana sati meditation, so that kind of similar happening. Anapana, breathing in and out, in-breath and out-breath air is very, very subtle, more subtle, and then finally completely disappear. But it's possible to take a nimitta, sign of the meditation object, and keep on, practice meditation. Yeah. So like that example, okay? And then Pali Ewa Mewa. Explaining, continue explaining. Ewa Mewa Patama. Ewa Mewa is similarly in that kind of example, Olarika, Olarika is a cross. Asasa Basasa, in bread and out bread, both dandy, happen fast. Patama. Fast, when you practice meditation fast, in bread and out bread, air is cross arising. Olarikana asasabasasana nimitta. That sign or the very cross asasabasasa in bread and out bread. Well, sukahidata. Well, the take Sumanasika well attended, Supadahidada, well observed, and Nido Devi Orarike Asasapasasi. So Orarike Asasapasasi, the cross in bread and out bread, Nido De, even though disappear, Ata at the time, Picha later, Sukumaka is more subtle than before. Asasapasasa in bread and out bread, both dandy arising. Because asasapasasa is I already explained asasapasasa in bread and out bread because of mind producing air. So that's why mind producing air is depend on the cause of the mind. So mind is more subtle because of the more power mindfulness, more power or concentration at that time, very calm, peaceful because of no mental hindrances, isn't it? So that's one, more subtle. So here, that's why I mentioned Bali Sukumaka Asasa Pasasa Odandi. Because of your mind changing with the meditation power, isn't it? Meditation power means the power of mindfulness, power of concentration. Okay, and then keep on you practice meditation more and more stronger and stronger mindfulness, and more stronger and stronger concentration. Produce more and more subtle in-breath and out-breath air. So Pali mentioned Sukhumakana Asasapasasana Nimitta. So very subtle, the Asasapasasana in-breath and out-breath as a meditation sign. Sukhahidata, well take Sumanasikatata, very well attention. Supadahitata, very well observed. So your mind more and more calm and peaceful because of no disturbance of the mental hindrances. That's why more and more calm and peaceful and subtle. So that's why the mind producing in breath and out breath more and more subtle. So Sukhumake Asasapasa se Nirode, even though disappear, at the time, Vicha later, Sukhuma Asasapasasa Nimittaramanata pi. That very subtle in-breath and out-breath as a meditation object, Chitta. Chitta is here meditation mind. Not Chitta is generally Pali saying Chitta is generally just mind, consciousness. But here not just consciousness. Here consciousness meaning is meditation consciousness, meditation mind. Meditation mind meaning is that mind is working with very, very powerful mindfulness and very, very powerful concentration, isn't it? So that mind is still working with the sign, nimitta, sign or the in-breath, out-breath air. Very subtle at the time. Hmm? Hmm. So na is a leader. Na Vikipan. Vikipan means distract or wandering to the other object. No, na kachati. That's why Bali mentioned na is with the kachati, na kachati, no go away. Not go away to the other object. Just meditation mind is with the sign of the in-breath, out-breath air. Very subtle. That meaning, okay? So here in the translation, very similarly in the example what the Buddha gave, at first cross in-breath and out-breath occur, arising, and then consciousness, meditation consciousness, and does not begin distract. So that's distract meaning is not distracted by the mental hindrances because the sign or the cross in breath and out breath is well apprehended, well attended to, and aware of such. And then when the cross in breath and out breath already have seed, and then after what? Not flame, very subtle. In-breath and out-breath occur, and then consciousness, meditation mind, does not become distracted by the nirvana, under hindrances, because the sign of the subtle in-breath and out-breath is very well apprehended, very well attended to, and then very well observed. Okay, and then the very subtle in-breath and out-breath has seed. After that, the meditation mind does not become distracted by the mental hindrances, more far away from the mental hindrances, nirvana. So mind is more calm and peaceful. That's why the mind is possible to stay working with the sign or the subtle in-breath and out-breath that is object during your meditation time. Okay? Okay. So Pali continue explaining A1 Sunday. A1 like this. Like this meaning Buddha give example and explaining in the situation is possible to practice meditation, even though the meditation object in breath and out breath is very subtle. So A1 Sunday, Watu Paladiya Cha Pabhavana Hoti. Your meditation mind, Upaladiya is a take, the in-breath and out-breath air also. Pabhavana is a meditation also. Hoti, possible. Asasa Pasasa Nanja Pabhavana Hoti. So in-breath, out-breath, the kind of meditation also possible. Anapana Satiya Cha. Mindfulness of the in-breath and out-breath also. Bhavana meditation body is possible. And Anapana Sati Samadhi Satya. There's mindfulness and concentration also. They take a in-breath and out-breath as a meditation object, and then Bhavana meditation is hoti, possible. So Tanjana Samabhati, Anita. Anida, the white person, in that way, white person, tan jhana samabadi, that kind of attainment of the absorption stage, jhana samabadi, also, sampit jandibi, is possible to enter in that special situation and emerge Utthahandibi. Utthahandibi meaning emerge from that attainment. So Samabadi is not Samabadi is a special case of the mind. Samabadi, during the Samabadi, not the other mind arising. During the Samabadi, Jhana Samabadi, for example, first Jhana, the person, the meditator, attain the first jhana, that meditator make a decision for 1 hour. During the 1 hour, jhana chitta only arising, not other consciousness, not never ever arising at the time. That is we call samapati. Okay, so special situation. Samapati is. The first jhana person is just 1 hour continuously. The first jhana chitta only arising, disappear, arising, disappear, arising, disappear. Man, during the 1 hour. After 1 hour, he began the normal consciousness. That's what we call Utthayandipi. Because he want to make just 1 hour. So according to his determination, some person, I want to make a samabadi for 2 hours. He make that kind of determination. First jhana chitta, one after another, continuously for 2 hours, like this. Small body is like this. So it's possible that first jhana, first jhana consciousness is working with the object. Meditation object is anapana, sign of the anapana, the in-breath, out-breath air, nimitta, working at the time. So it's possible, the kind of, with the example, you have to understand when you ring the bell first and then later more and more subtle. It's possible your mind knowing that kind of, like this. Okay? So that's why here, English translation, that being so, there is a production of the awareness of when there is a production of the in-breath and out-breath, there is a production of the mindfulness of breathing, there is a production of the concentration through the mindfulness of breathing. Consequently, finally, the wise enter into the kind of attainment, jhana, samabadi, and emerge from that attainment, jhana, samabadi. Is possible. Okay? So, Pali continue explaining like this. Pasambayang gaya sankarang asa sa pasasa kayo. So, pasambayang gaya sankarang is a kind of the in-breath and out-breath. Pasambayang is very calm and peaceful. Asasabasasa, in-breath and out-breath is kayo. We call kaya. So you have to be careful. Kaya is a Pali used many in many different places. Sometimes kaya is that the whole our body here, not the other our body. Asasabasasa kayo here. Asasabasasa in-breath and out-breath is kayo. Okay? And then Upatthana Sati. Sati, mindfulness is we call upatana. Because at that time, our mindfulness is very, uh, strongly established with the meditation object in breath and out breath. Very, very powerful. And Anupassana jnana. Oh, Anupassana means anu is again and again. Pasana is watching. Again and again watching the in breath and out breath. Asasa. There is, we call here jnana, wisdom. Okay. Kayo upatana. No sati. So kayo, asasapasasa is upatana because of the asasapasasa is also the kind of foundation for mindfulness. Mindfulness also working with asasapasasa in breath and out breath. So upatana is a both for the name for the both. Mindfulness sati also, asasapasasa kaya also. We can say upatana, but kaya is made object, not sati, not mindfulness. Okay, that's we already mentioned that one. Huh? So, but sati, mindfulness, sati is upatana chewa. We can call mindfulness is upatana also, sati also we can call satija. So sati, mindfulness is two kind of name. Mindfulness we can call upatana and also sati. But kaya is just only we can call upatana, not sati. Because kaya is asasapasasa, in breath, out breath, meditation object. So meditation object is upatana because of the foundation for the meditation. So without kaya, asasapasasa kaya, our meditation is not possible without asasapasasa. So that's why kaya, asasapasasa kaya is we can call upatana also, the foundation of the meditation. Sati, mindfulness also foundation for the meditation. So that's why we can call the kaya, asasapasasa kaya is upatana, but asasapasasa kaya is not sati, isn't it? Yeah, that's here explained. Huh? Okay, and then taya satiya, with that mindfulness, tena jnanena, with that wisdom, tankaya, that asasapasasakaya, anupasati, again and again watching. So that meaning is with the mindfulness, with the wisdom, we have to practice again and again with the anabana meditation object. Tankaya meaning is in breath and out breath meditation object. Yeah. So tena ochadi. Tena, because of that reason, ochadi. Ochadi meaning the Buddha talk. Kaye, Kayanubhasana, Satipatthana Bhavanadi. Oh. Kaye meaning here kaya is in breath and out breath, asasapasasa kaya. Kayanubhasana, according to the Mahasatipatthana Sutta, mindfulness meditation Sutta, Kayanubhasana. Because of kaya, asasapasasa kaya is part of our body, kaya, isn't it? So that's why. Kaya Nubhasana. Satipatthana Bhavana. Yeah, Satipatthana is a sati mindfulness, establish that meditation. So Buddha talk like this. Kaye Kayanupassana Satipatthana Bhavana. And the explanation is Tawa Ita. Tawa first Ita in that Basambayanga Sankaram in that Pali Kaya Nupassana Vasena. Kaya Nupassana is the mindfulness in the Kaya, with the Kaya, contemplating Nupassana. Nupassana is translated contemplating of the body in the Satipatthana Sutta, Kaya Nupassana Vasena, according to Satipatthana Sutta, we call Kaya Nupassana Uttasa. Uttasa, already talk of Uttasa. Patama Chatuka Sa. Patama Chatuka. Patama is a first. Chatuka is a four group, isn't it? Anuboba Pada Wanana. 3 words. Anuboba Pada is a Pada is a what? Anuboba is what by what. Wanana is an explanation. Explanation what by what. What the meaning is here explained. Okay? So that's why in translation, in-breath and out-breath tranquilization, the bodily transformation are the body here, kaya. The establishment foundation is mindfulness, upatthana. The contemplating is knowledge, wisdom, jnana. Vipassanā contemplating is wisdom, jnana. The body is the establishment or foundation, but body here meaning is in-breath and out-breath. It is not mindfulness because meditation object only. But mindfulness is both the establishment or foundation and mindfulness. By means of that, mindfulness and the knowledge, the person who practice meditation contemplate the body. That is why Buddha said development of the foundation established of mindfulness consisting in the contemplating of the body as a body. Kaya Nupassana Satipatthana Bhavana. It is said by the Buddha. So this in the first plate is a consecutive what or what by what. Commentary explain detail here on the first four group, which will deal with the contemplating of the body. Kaya Nupassana. Okay? Okay, so we go to the next one. Pali continue explaining Yasama Panita. Pana Ita. Yasama Panita. Panita is a Pana Ita. Okay? Pana, they are continuously explaining Ita. Yasama, because of that reason, Ita in that first full group, Ida Mewa Chituka. This first four group, Ida Mewa Chituka, this first four group only, Adi Kamikasa. Oh. Adi meaning is a beginner. Adi Kamika is a beginner. Adi is a beginning, isn't it? Adi Pali Adi is a beginning. Mijja is a middle. So here Adi Kamikasa. Kamikasa is meditator. That's so Adi Kamikasa meaning is beginner. The beginner of the meditator. Kamathana Vasena. Here Kamathana, Bali just saying Kamathana Vasena. Kamathana is we have to understand two kind of Kamathana, two kind of meditation. Samatha or Vipassana. But here, Samatha. So Kamathana Vasena means according to the Samatha, tranquil meditation. Buddha talk. Not Vipassana, not inside meditation. You have to understand like this. Okay? That's a very, very important to understand. So don't mix if you practice anapana for inside meditation, that one is no need apply. No need to apply. And then itarani pana the other one. Itarani is the other. Tini 3. Chitokani 4 group. So we have a 4 group 16 method. We already learned in previous lecture. The Anapana meditation method is 16 kind. 16 kind means a 4 group 4. 4 group, first, second, third, and fourth. So the other 3. First one is for Samatha only. The other 3. The other 3 4 group is explained here. Itarani Bana Tini Chadokani. Tini Chadokani meaning is so I will make a kind of after that we will learn the kind of thing more detail. So Tini Chatokani, the 3 4 group. So 3 multiplied by 4, 12. Ita. Ita Patta Janasa. Ita is in the first 4 group. Patta Janasa is already attained a jhana. Patta Janasa means already attained a jhana. Patta Janasa. Vedana Chitta Dhammanupassana Vasena. Vedananupassana. Okay? Because here is playing with the Satipatthana Sutta together. In Satipatthana Sutta, 4 meditation objects, Kayanupassana, Vedananupassana, Chittanupassana, and Dhammanupassana. So that's why here mentioned Vedana, Chitta, Dhammanupassana Vasena. So Anupassana is together with the Vedana, Vedananupassana, Chitta together with the Anupassana, Chittanupassana, Dhammanupassana. So 3 Nupassana. 3 contemplating. According to the Satipatthana Sutta, Uttani. Okay. So the other 3 full crew is for already attained a jhana and practice Vipassana, Vedana-nupassana, Chitta-nupassana, Dhamma-nupassana. That way, you need to follow that way. So very clearly mentioned here. So 16 kind is no need to practice all. The first full crew is for samatha. To attain the jhana, you need to practice a first full crew. After that, you already attain the jhana. You need to change into the vipassana, isn't it? Because our meditation aim is not just for samatha, not just for tranquilizing. To be understand the nature of body and mind, so we need to change into the vipassana inside meditation. So you have to practice the other three full group, okay? As a Vedana-nupassana, as a Chitta-nupassana, as a Dhamma-nupassana. Yeah. So we will learn more explaining that one, that kind of thing more. That's therefore, because of that reason, Idam Kammatthana. Idam Kammatthana means that this Kaya Nupassana Kammatthana. This Kaya Nupassana Kammatthana, Kammatthana, Bhavadwa is make a development. Bhavadwa, make a development. Anabana, Chatuthi jhana. Bhadatthana, yeah. Very long one. Anabana is a in-breath and out-breath. Chatuthi jhana is a fourth jhana. Bhadatthana is, Bhadatthana is a very proximate cause, very close to attain the full jhana. That situation is a Bhadatthana, proximate cause, proximate cause to attain the full jhana with the in-breath and out-breath meditation object. So in that situation, Vipassanā, Vipassanā. You practice a Vipassana. So that person, Sahapati Samhita, Pati Samhita is a very, the special knowledge. Pati Samhita. Four kind of Pati Samhita we already learned. Atha Pati Samhita, Dhamma Pati Samhita, Nirodi Pati Samhita, Patipassati Pati Samhita. So we learn that kind of. Pati Samhita, with Saha is a with. Arhata began the Arhat. So some Arhat is they began the Arhat destroying all mental defilement, but without special, understanding, knowledge, Patisamhita. Some Arhat is with Patisamhita. So Arhat is many different kind also. Some Arahant is special that with Saha Patisamhita that's Arahant is more specialized than knowledge. But some Arahant is like in the Dhammapada, Chakubala, that monk began the Arahant without Patisamhita. Just destroy all mental defilement and he began the Arahant. But he has no power special. Just like normal person. Like this. But if you practice anapanasati and very close to the full jhana to attain, at that time you train in the Vipassanā and that person become the Arahant, it's possible to get the special knowledge, Parisambhida. It's a special benefit. Papunitu kamena. Oh, Papunitu kamena means to reach, one to reach. Adikamena is the beginner. Adikamena. Kula Bodhena. Kula Bodhena is Kula is the good person. Kula Bodhena. Bobe before Ota Newa already explained Sila Parisodhinadini. Sila Parisodhinadini. Sila is Bhakyu. Parisodhana is purify. Parisodhinadini. Adi, etc. means purification of Bhakyu. So Visuddhi. We say 7 kind of Visuddhi. Sila Visuddhi, Chitta Visuddhi, Deity Visuddhi, like this. So step by step, purification. First step, Sila Visuddhi, purification of the Bhakyu. Second step, Chitta Visuddhi. Chitta Visuddhi, purification of mind. So purification of mind means that at the time, the mind is free from the Nivarana, under hindrances. At the time we call Chitta Visuddhi, purification of mind. And then another step, Deity Visuddhi, purification of the view. Your view at the time, very, very clean. No wrong view at the time. No wrong view. Because you see with the cause and result. Cause and result, at the time you see clearly, no doubt. That's we call Deity Visuddhi, purification of the view. So step by step, like the Adi meaning is including these meaning. Okay. So 7 steps of purification we have. So we will learn later in the chapter 3. Panya Nedesa, we will learn this one in detail. Okay. So this is just an introduction. And Sila Parisodhanadini. So purification of the Bhakyu, etc. Sabha Gijani. So Sabha. Gija is function. So all function meaning is the meditator have to make a preparation before the practice meditation. He need to choose the right place, isn't it? You need to ask the teacher and then take a meditation technique from the teacher who has experience, and then he choose the place, very quiet place, and then he need to sit proper ways, etc. Many things he has to do, isn't it? So these all kind of function here, Sabhagijani. Sabhagijani Katwa. After done. After done, all kind of preparation. Oda Pakarasa. Oda Pakarasa means already explaining here. We already in previous chapter, previous lecture, we already explained. Oda Pakarasa Acharyasa, teacher. So the teacher is you have to choose the best one, and later You choose even at least the teacher should be have experience the meditation. Without experience meditation, that teacher cannot teach you properly because during the meditation you have a lot of difficulty you may meet. Huh? So that experienced teacher is possible to explain that kind of difficulty, how to sort it out. So that's why Udapakarasa, Acharyasa already discussed, already explained the qualifying teacher. Sandike. Sandike means in front of the teacher, near the teacher. Pancha Sandika. Pancha Sandika. Pancha is a five. Sandika is step. Here step. Sandika is kind of the bamboos. But here step. Okay. Pancha Sandike 5 step. Kamathana here the anabana. Kaya Nupasana, Anabana Kamathana. Kamathana meaning is here Anabana Kamathana. Kaya Nupasana. Okay, should be land. Should be land. Okay, that is very important. Yeah. So properly practice meditation is you need to follow step by step like this. So that's why describe here detail like this step by step. Okay, so the first full group is set forth as a meditation object for the beginner, but the other 3 turrets are respectively set forth as a contemplating of feeling, and then contemplating of the mind consciousness, and then contemplating of the mental object Dhamma Nupassana. For one who has already attained the jhana in this third, so if the classman who is a beginner want to develop this meditation subject through insight, Vipassana, based on the 4 jhana, produced in the breathing in and out to reach arahantship, together with the discrimination. This I translate discrimination. Discrimination. This special, special and special understanding, Prattisambhida. Special penetrated understanding. Atha Prattisambhida is understanding in the result, benefit, cause, the result or benefit. And then Dhamma Prattisambhida is a cause, understanding in detail, penetrated understanding in the cause. So Dhamma Prattisambhida, Nirodhi Prattisambhida is a penetrated understanding all languages. No need to learn. Automatically, after attain that kind of Prattisambhida, the person understand all kind of languages without learning. That kind of special penetrated understanding here is a Prattisambhida. So I already told you 4 kind of Prattisambhida. Vipassana, Prattisambhida, Sutta, the 4 kind. But here they translate discrimination. Anyway, so he should first do all kind of walk, all kind of preliminary walk, or all kind of preparation for the meditation before practice. Many preparation. Then he need to choose. He need to cut knee and shaving and cleaning and then find the silent place and many things prepare. So that preliminary walk all done and connect with the purification of Bhakyu, Sila Visuddhi, etc., etc. The way already described, step by step purify, the 7 step of purification. You need to follow. We need to follow when you practice meditation. So that's here explained. After he should learn the meditation subject in the 5 stage from the experienced teacher of the kind already described. Okay, that's very important. Yeah. Okay, so Pali continuing the kind of 5 step. What is a 5 step? We have to know. Okay, so that's why Tatri means a Tatra ime. Tatra means in that 5 Pancha Sandhi, 5 step, 5 stage, 5 step or 5 stage or whatever. Yeah, it's okay. Tatri me, Tatra ime. Tatra is in that Pancha Sandhika, Pancha Sandhike. The kind of Pali, Pancha Sandayo Ukaho. Sandayo is a step. Pancha is a 5. 5 step. Okaho should be land. Okaho should be learned by the Pali Pribocha. Later, Pribocha means ask a question what you don't understand clearly. You have to make a question to the teacher. So Pribocha means question and answer with the teacher. That is very important. That's why when you go to the meditation center, after practice meditation, 1 day session after practice, you need with the teacher question and answer. Yeah, because the here Pali Pribucha. Okay, of course, just learning Pali. Pribucha is you after learning Pali, maybe some are not clearly understanding, so that's why you have to ask the question to the teacher. So discuss with the teacher. Okay, Ripocha and Upatana. Upatana meaning is in samatha meditation, nimitta is very important. So take a nimitta. Upatana very, very clearly the sign of the meditation object. Upatana. And apana. Apana is absorption state. Yes, samatha meditation absorption state is final aim for the tranquil meditation. Not like the Vipassanā. Vipassanā is understanding, is a final goal. But samatha meditation final goal is absorption stage, apana. Okay, apana and then lakkhana. Lakkhana is a characteristic. Yeah, the characteristic also you have to learn. So here is a 5 step. 5 stage is number 1, alcohol. Number 1, learning. Number 2, question with the teacher. Discussion. Number 2. Number 3, upatana. Upatana is the sign or the nimitta. Take Number 4, Apana, absorption. What is the absorption? You have to understand learning. And then Lakkhana, characteristic, number 5. So these 5 steps you have to follow. So that's one Pali mentioned here. Okay, 5 Sandayo meaning is number 1, alcohol. Number 2, Puripucha. Number 3, Upatana. Number 4, Apana. Number 5, Lakkhana. So one by one we will learn detail. Okay, don't worry. This is a 5 step. Okay, and then Tata in that 5 step, Tata. Tata is all the time referred to previous. Tata means a 5 step. Pancha Sandayo. In that 5 step, Ogaho Nama. Ogaho meaning is learning Pali meaning is Kamathana Sa. Ogana. Ogana is a learning. Learning Kamathanasa is a meditation. Pali. What the Pali explain, how to practice a meditation. That kind of Pali you have to learn fast. Okay? Paribocha Nama. Paribocha is a discussion with the teacher. Make a question and answer. So Kamathanasa Paribocha. Kamathana is about the meditation. Paribocha is a discussion. Discuss with the teacher. Question and answer. So kind of interview. When you go to the meditation center, you have to make an interview with the teacher. So that is a very supporting during the practice of meditation what you met with the difficulty. So you easily sort it out with the teacher interview. You can get the information how you overcome the difficulty during your meditation. After interview with a teacher, so it's very easy to overcome. So that's why he also is before practice meditation, you have to discuss with the teacher after learning the Pali. Okay, and Upatana Nama. Upatana meaning is Kamathanasa Upatana. Kamathanasa is many times, but here Kamathana is meditation object. Anapana, breathing in and out. Okay, breathing in and out. Anapana Kamathana. Upatana is very clearly in your mind how to make. So you have to learn that step. Apana nama. Apana meaning is Kamathanasa apana. Kamathanasa is your meditation. Samatha meditation is apana, is absorption stage. How to get the absorption stage? You have to know. So when you practice meditation and you experience that kind of thing, or this is absorption or not. This is absorption state or not. You can understand easily. No doubt. So that's why. And then Lakkhana Nama. Lakkhana meaning is characteristic meaning is Kamathanasa Lakkhana. The characteristic of the meditation. In bread, out bread, and the other characteristic also you have to learn. So don't worry, we will learn more detail. This is just kind of the shortcut mentioned here. Ewan Lakkhana Mida Kamathanandi. A1 like this, Lakana Midan, Lakanan, Idan. Idan, this explanation is Lakanan, Kamatana. So for your meditation, characteristic like this, Kamatana, Sabaupa, Dharanandi, Hotan Hodi. So Kamathana Dabhava. So Sabhava is a nature of the meditation. Kamathana is a meditation. Meditation here is a breathe, in-breath and out-breath, anapana. Sabhava is a nature. Sabhava. Sabhava upa. Dharana. Upadharana is bringing. Upadharana, bringing with a meditation mind. Huh? So Wodan Hodi, that meaning here. So the nature of meditation is the 5 steps you have to follow. The 5 steps. First, learning Pali. Second, ask the question to the teacher. Third, what is the nimitta? Nimitta is many different person has a different experience of the sign or the meditation. That's why. So how clearly in your mind the nimitta is upatthana, apana is the absorption state. When you reach the absorption state, happening like this, you have to learn. And then lakkhana is a characteristic of the meditation. So that step by step is the nature of meditation. You have to bring fast like this. Okay? So here the 5 steps in English translation, the 5 stages. Learning, alcohol, questioning, paribocha, questioning. And then number 3, upatthana, establishment. Yeah, English translation, establishment. Establishment means the sign of the nimitta. Nimitta, the anapana nimitta. Clearly established in your mind. The meaning. Apana. Apana is absorption. And then lakkhana, characteristic. So among of these 5, learning is learning the meditation subject in Pali. Questioning is questioning about the meditation subject with the teacher. Okay. And then establishing is the establishing the meditation object. How you take sign or the nimitta in your meditation mind. Clearly understanding the meaning established. And then absorption. Absorption is the absorption of the meditation subject. Is also what the happening. Absorption state is what kind of happening in your mind. You have to understand. And then characteristic. Characteristic of the meditation subject. So breathing in and out, the changing step by step like this. This is a many characteristics, isn't it? During the meditation, many characteristics are changing. So you have to learn. And what this means is that is ascertaining the meditation subject, individual essence that meditation subject has such as characteristic. Anyway, so you have to follow the nature of the meditation, bring it in your mind fast. Okay? So multi-day explaining Pali. Don't worry. Pali continually multi-day explaining here. A1 like this. Pancha Sandhikam, 5 stages. Pancha Sandhikam. The 5 stages, Kamathana meditation, Ogahando. Ogahando means learning. person, the meditator, who learned that meditation. Attanapi. Attanapi means you accept, not kilamati. Not kilamati. Kilamati means tired. Not kilamati is not tired. Achriyambi. Achriyambi is the teacher. The teacher also na is a not. Vihesedi. Vihesedi means not. Vihesedi is a make a headache. Not make a headache for the teacher. Some meditators they make like this for the teacher. And Tasama, therefore, Tokan little. Tokan means is little. Little and little. Odi sabitua. Too much learning. Too much learning is too much tired, isn't it? So that's why Tokan. Little and little learning. Bahu Kala. Bahu is a many. Kala is a time. Many time, long time. Sijayitwa. Sijayitwa means a chanting, the Pali chanting. Sijayitwa, Pali chanting. Even like this, Pancha Sandikan, 5 stages, Kamathana, meditation, Oghedoa, after land. Acharya Sa, Sanikewa. So near the teacher, the meditator practice meditation near the teacher. Sanike is near. Acharya Sa Sanikewa, near the teacher, or in Nyatrawa. Nyatrawa means in a different place, maybe. You can choose, isn't it? Not the teacher place. You will practice meditation. After learning from the teacher, you go to your meditation place and you practice. So in Nyatrawa means the other Nyatrawa. The other place also Pobe, the previous, Utta Kari. Already explained various kind. Senasana of. Senasana is a dwelling, your dwelling place. Vasandena. Vasandena is a living or staying or living in that place, what you choose. Upachena. Kudaka Palibodina. Upachena is a cut off, Upachena. Kudaka is a little. Paliboda. Paliboda is a disturbance. So little disturbance is like cutting the nail, shaving the head, and then watching your clothes also. Without doing, you go to the meditation, When you practice meditation, that kind of thing appear in your mind. Or I have to cut my nail, I have to shave my head, I have to wash my clothes. That kind of thinking appear. So that is a disturbance, isn't it? There is a small disturbance for the meditation. So that's why here, Kudaka Palibora. Palibora is a wrap your mind. Your mind is arrest with that disturbance at the time. So cut off that kind of small disturbance. Huh? Meaning is that you have to do these things before practice meditation. Wash your head, shaving your head, cut your nail, and then something to do. You have plan to do. You need to do finish before practice meditation. Without doing that, when you practice meditation, these things are coming out in your mind. That thinking great disturbance not to develop your meditation. That is disturbance. So Bali Bora means wrap your mind. Your mind is a kind of arrest with that thing. Small thing, but you know, very difficult to at the time. So that's why cut off these small things, small disturbing things. And kata batta kichina. Kata is already make. Batta kicha means eating. Batta is food. But here batta kicha means eating food. Eating the food. That kind of kicha is that kind of thing. Kata is already made. Bhatta samadha. Bhatta is a food. So after eating the food, the samadha is a kind of the sleepiness. After eating the kind of sleepiness, we call in Pali, Bhatta samadha. So Bhatta samadha, pati vinoditva, removed. After removed. So Bhatta samadha removed midwa is maybe you go to a little bit nap, or maybe go to the the walking meditation. Yeah. So you can choose whatever you want. So make it like this. Pada samadam pati vinoditva. So detail explaining, okay? After eating, maybe you had sleepiness, so you go to sleep, nap, take a nap, or you go to the walking meditation. It's okay. So that is a removed. And sukha nisenena. Sukha. Happiness. Nisena is staying. Happily, staying happily. Adana Adanatya Guna. Adanatya Radana is the trouble. Radanatya is a trouble. Taya is a trouble. Ratana is a jam. Trouble jam is a Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. So Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha we call Ratanataya. Because Ratana is a very precious gem. Precious gems is a Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. Like a Ratana Sutta. In the Buddha Sutta, we say that's one Ratanataya. Trouble gem. Guna is a quality. Guna. Kuna Nosaranena. Anusara is again and again contemplating. Again and again contemplating the quality of the Tribhuvan, Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Chidan. Chidan is your mind, meditative mind. Chidan. Sampahansito. Make an amusement. Sampahansito means make happy. Your mind make happy with the kind of Buddha Nusati, Dhamma Nusati, and Sangha Nusati. And then Achari Yukahato. Achariya Ogado. Achari Yogado is Achariya plus Ogado. Acharya is a teacher, Oga is a learning. Learning from the teacher, Achari Yogahado, whatever you learn from the teacher. Okay. Eka Badambi. Oh. Eka is a one, Bada is a what. Even though one what, whatever you learn from the teacher, Asamoshantina. Don't forget. Asamoshantina. Please don't forget, even though one what you learn from the teacher. Idam, Anapana Sati Kamathana, this breathing in and out meditation, Manasikadava, pay attention. So this is starting your meditation, Anapanasati meditation starting right now. So many explain the detail here. So that's why English translation here, learning the meditation subject in the 5 stages in this way, he neither tired himself, he means the meditator. The meditator neither tire himself nor worry the teacher. So, in giving this meditation subject consisting in the mindfulness of breathing attention, he can live either with the teacher or elsewhere, anywhere, what he already choose in different place in about of the kind already described in the previous lecture. Learning the meditation subject in the 5 stages, thus getting a little expounded at the time. And that means little by little learning, not too much. Little by little learning means relaxed learning. And then taking a long time over reciting. Over reciting means you need to memorize. So you have to take a long time to memorize that one. And then he should disable the minor impediment. Minor impediment means Kudaka Palipoda. In English translation here, minor. Kudaka is a minor. Impediment is Palipoda. After finishing the walk, connect with the meal. And then getting rid of any dizziness due to the meal. Not dizziness, just kind of have sleepiness. And then he should seat himself comfortably, then making sure he is not confused about any single what he has learned from the teacher. And then he should cheer his mind by recollecting the special quality of the 3 jewels, the Tribhuvan. Okay. Okay, so we go to a little bit, just this step. Studying meditation, how to make pay attention. Anapanasati here mentioned. Tattara ayam. Tattara, in that the breathing, mindfulness of breathing. Ayam, the explanation is manasikara vidi. Manasikara is a pay attention. Vidi is a kind of the Vidi is a kind of method or way how to make a pay attention anapana in breath and out breath. So here explain. Kanana, number one. Kanana. Kanana is a counting. Anubandhana. Anubandhana is continuously following in breath out breath. Pusana. Pusana is a touching. Pusana is pusa. Pusana is touching. Touching place. Tabana. Tabana is fishing, or Tabana is putting. Sanlakana. Sanlakana is the observing. Vivetana is turning away. Parisodhi is a purification. Tesanja Padibadana Vipassanā. Tesanja means the kind of Mega and Pala. Vipassanā is separately watching or reviewing. So these steps, the method you can practice anapana. How to make a pay attention this way. Okay. So Tata in that stages, Kananadi. Kanana meaning is Kanana you. Kanana you is just counting. So counting method is very difficult to focus on the in-breath and out-breath. The person wandering a lot. The person need to follow that method, counting method. In-breath and out-breath, when you recognize in-breath and out-breath, you count one. Like this. You have to count, okay? So later we will learn more detail. Just here is a little briefly explaining. Kanana is just counting. Anubandhana, the Anubandhana means Anuvahana. Anuvahana is your mindfulness continuously. Vahana is bringing your mindfulness all the beginning to end of the in-breath and out-breath. And then Pusanadi. Pusana means Putatthana. Touching place. Thana is a place. Putta is a touching. Thana is a place. Touching place. Putatthana. So when you in-breath and out-breath, the air touch your nose tree, isn't it? So that place, that method, here, Pusana. And then Tapana. Tapana meaning is Apana. Apana is putting the Tapana is putting and standing in the absorption. Sanlakkhana is a Vipassanā or various kind of watching. Sanlakkhana is Vipassanā, various kind of watching means anicca, dukkha, anatta, like this. And Vivadana is Magho. Turning away meaning is turning away from the Namarupa. So Magho. Mega is Aramana. Mega Aramana is object is different. The Nibbana. And Parisodhiti. Parisodhi means plan. Fruition. Parisodhi means plan. Fruition. Tenenja. Vipassanā. Tenenja Vipassanā means Pachavakana or reviewing. Pachavakana jnana. Yeah, reviewing. So these are step by step you need to follow from the beginning to your final goal. Final goal is to begin the noble person. So these steps here is played. So that's why here in the translation, here are the stages in giving attention to the breathing in and out. Number one, counting. Kanana. Number two, connection. Connection means a new bandhana means your mindfulness all the time. Connect. Yeah. And then Vipassanā is touching, number three. And Tapana is facing, number four. And then Sanlakkhana is observing, number five. Number six, Vivadana is turning away. Number seven is purification. Just translation is not exactly the meaning. Yeah. Number eight, looking back on these, reviewing. So here in counting is just counting the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this, counting. Counting. We will learn later how we count. Okay? And then connection is carrying on breathing in and out, with the mindfulness. Beginning to end, like this. And then touching. Touching is the place touched by your in-breath and out-breath air. Okay? And then fixing is absorption. Absorption meaning is, the first jhana, second jhana, the kind of jhana. And observing is insight, Vipassanā. Anicca, dukkha, anatta, watching like this. Turning away is the path, Magga. Noble path, okay? And then purification, Parisuddhi is fruition, Phala. And then looking back, Tenenja, Vipassanā, the meaning is reviewing. So you have to follow the step. So that step by step you follow, your Anapana meditation is to be successful to become the noble person. It's possible way, but the Buddha mentioned like this. So systematically, step by step, you have to follow. You will learn. You will understand later. One step, counting step is how we do. Detail explaining. Don't worry about that. Here is just title. Okay. So I think today we stop with the kind of title. So next week we will learn how to make a counting method, Kanana, more detail. Okay, so thank you very much for your watching. So the more you understand like this in detail, how to make a Anapanasati meditation, systematically, you will be easily to be successful. That is very, very important. So that's why we need to learn these step by step in detail. So next week we will learn how to make a counting method. The person who are very, very disgusted mind is wondering a lot, then the person need to make a counting method. Okay. Anyway, so the more you understand like this, the more easy to practice meditation to be successful. So before stop the lecture, we wish our Buddha teachings stay longer and longer in the universe. So please say in 3 times Buddha Sasanam Chirantitatu. Buddha Sasanam Chirantitatu. Buddha Sasanam Chirantitatu. Buddha Sasanam Chirantitatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much for your watching. See you next week. Have a good day. Bye bye.